welcome. You're watching India Upfront. I'm Padmaja Joshi. Today was a day of hectic activity in Karnataka, with both Home Minister Amit Shah and Congress ex-President Rahul Gandhi in the state in what can effectively be called the first round for the campaign in the impending elections in the state. But coincidentally, on the same day, there was a full-fledged hullabaloo over the halal ban demand in Karnataka. In Shivamogga, a Muslim meat vendor was attacked. In Hosamane as well, a Muslim meat vendor was threatened against stocking halal meat. And similarly, in Bhadravati, a hotelier was abused. By evening, the police had lodged cases against all the accused who indulged in strong-arm tactics or had abused anyone. But the Congress still said that the Saffron Party is now dividing to rule and throwing the state into a hellhole of nafrat ki rajniti.
ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಘರ್ಷಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಿಂದ. 6 ಜನನೇನು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಘರ್ಷಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರಂತೆ, ಹಲಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಮಾಂಸನ ಮಾರಬೇಡಿ ನೀವು, ಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಡಿ ನೀವು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ. ಬರೀ ಹೇಳೋದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಘರ್ಷಣೆ ಆದರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾನು ಪೊಲೀಸಿಂದ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೆಲವರು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
The government, which had the responsibility to control and prosecute these gunda elements who are going on the street, doing rampage, troubling people, violating law and order. The same government which had the responsibility to control them is trying to promote them and protect them. So they are going there with the protection of the government. The BJP government. One, why is the government doing this? Because the governments want to divert the attention from the people who are asking the government, you are taking 40% commission.
At the national level or at the state level, issues are unemployment. It's about inflation, 8.5%. Issues about fuel prices, issues over the rising prices of essential commodities. Nobody wants to speak on this. They know they have failed in Karnataka. Their governance has failed in Karnataka. They have lost all the elections. By-election, corporation election, urban local body election, MLC election. They have lost all the elections. They know they will not get back. That's the reason why they are trying to bring non-issues and bring divisive issues and polarize Karnataka.
In Hosamane station limits, there is a chicken shop into which 5 people, according to the complaint, have gone, and they demanded for non-halal meat. And when the meat was not given and the shop was being shut down, they've assaulted one boy in the shop on his head with their hands. And similarly, in Janta Hotel, another case was registered in Old Town Police Station limits, where they've gone and told the owner that they shouldn't be selling halal meat anymore. And in that regard, a customer had an argument with the group that had gone to the hotel, and over there also they have assaulted one person, and for that a case has been registered in Old Town Police Station. In both cases, the same 5 accused have been named in the FIR, and all have been arrested last night by Bhadravati police. Accused persons are Vadivelu, Savai Singh, Srikanth, Krishna and Gunda.
Now, while any kind of violence should be and is met with the heavy hand of the law, what is interesting is the Congress's selective memory. They dwell on random Bajrang Dal activist hooliganism, but forget that in the past, in several states, they have openly taken the support of radical organizations. For example, the Jamaat-e-Islami. In Uttar Pradesh, their party's former chief met with the family of a man who has been charged under UAPA and has links with the PFI. In Karnataka itself, the Congress happily struck an understanding with the PFI in the coastal areas in order to consolidate the Muslim vote. So whether it be the PFI or the Bajrang Dal, the halal issue or the hijab controversy, who is keeping Karnataka on the boil and polarizing it for poll considerations? Joining us on the debate is Shazia Ilmi, National Spokesperson of BJP, Ishkaran Bhandari, lawyer, Tanveer Ahmed, National Spokesperson, JDS, Dr. Pavan Rao Ambedkar, National Spokesperson of AIMIM. How is it, Shazia Ilmi, that in a state, Bajrang Dal and VHP people are allowed to run around and attack shopkeepers because they are doing their legitimate business?
Well, they're not being allowed to run around, and there is no scope for this kind of hate mongering. and taking of law in their own hands, which is exactly why they have been arrested, which is exactly why they have been booked, because the law of the land must prevail. And they cannot harass shopkeepers from keeping a kind of meat halal as opposed to the other. And they cannot do that, which is why action has been taken. So I am sorry to say, but you cannot be clubbing everybody together and say, oh, this is being done by the BJP. In fact, it is under the watch of BJP and a law-abiding government at that this has happened, that those people, the hate mongers, have been booked because you have to follow the law of the land. That is good governance, and that is entirely the responsibility of the state. So this cannot go on. You cannot harass shopkeepers from keeping halal meat or not keeping halal meat.
Okay, so
And
what
this
is the
should not be
Nafrat ki
tolerated.
Rajniti, Tanveer
So
Ahmed,
whether
where you
Bajrang
have
Dal
Shazia
or
Almi
it's
sitting here and
NPPI
saying,
or
we do not endorse the hooliganism, those hooligans have been picked up, booked.
I don't know. Shazia Ilmi, poor lady, is really defending people who cannot be defended by any
let's be
person
a
who
little
has
less
sane mind.
patronizing, sir.
really
She's not a
pity
poor
her.
lady.
But,
she is an educated panelist, just like you are. Let's not be patronizing. It's okay. Go on.
Yeah, don't patronize.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
you're a-
No, because
Yeah.
I know Shazia
I don't know
Ilmi very
whether
personally. I
calling
know
you
her
poor would
thinking,
really
her
do
thinking
justice
is
to you.
much greater than what she is speaking today.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway,
No,
today
exactly what
today
I'm
in
saying.
Doddanakundi,
I believe in the law of the land
Kaikundhalli,
and no thinking can be greater
Vijayanagara.
than that.
One second. Let me finish. Kaikundhalli, Doddakundhalli, Vijayanagar, Malleshwaram, all these places where the Muslim vendors who were taking their push carts and selling tomatoes and potatoes were beaten today in Bangalore. And you're talking about a case in Shumaga. See, these are cases which are happening. Why? Because they know the state government which is ruling is definitely going to protect them. Booking, what do you mean by booking? Have you taken any action? Have you given them stern warning for people who are going to do it again? Have the Home Minister, have you heard the Home Minister? I know Kannada, ma'am. The kind of language the Honorable Home Minister was speaking, it's like, oh yes, this type of incidents do happen. We will take laws in law that we will consider of taking action. This is not the way Home Minister should speak.
No, sir, just
Let
a
him
second.
give
We
them a
have
stern
heard the Home
warning
Minister.
that
We
if at
just
all
played
somebody
out what
does
the Home
this,
Minister
we are
said.
going to book them.
And let me quote to you again what he told us. I quote, violence will not be allowed to continue. There were some talks also that took place. I am in touch with the Shimoga police. 6 people are arrested and the law will take its course. It's a problem if things turn violent. We are not going to allow this. Mr. Tanveer Ahmed, where is the confusion in what the government is saying? They're saying very clearly that you may have an in-principle opposition to halal, but we will not allow anyone to take the law in their hands.
Ma'am, there is a way you say, there is a way you give warning, there is a way you protect. It is not, it is just a lethargic language.
Okay.
It's just a language which we would not expect a Home Minister to
Okay,
speak.
there is lethargy and there is tacit backing. Ishkaran Bhandari,
when
which is
Mr.
why
Amit
people...
Shah goes and speaks about Pakistan, when he talks about terrorism,
No, what is wrong with speaking about Pakistan and terrorism?
We appreciate when Amit Shah, let the Home Minister speak and call them terrorists. Call them terrorists. Anybody terrorizing any person is definitely a terrorist.
Okay.
They are terrorizing.
Ishkaran
They are
Bhandari,
definitely terrorizing people and asking
Tanveer
them, going
Ahmed
and
is
saying,
not happy
give
with
us-
the arrest.
give us
He is
jhatka
saying
meat.
there is lethargy and there is a tacit backing. Halal is just an excuse you want to polarize.
Let's take the issue to a wider level. Whatever has happened, the police has it to have a larger concept of halal. There is no problem if a shop, as per me at least, there is no problem if a shop says halal. The problem is where an ecosystem has come out that you can only sell halal or there are certain big multinationals. I had sent a legal notice on behalf of a social activist. Does not serve only halal. I'm saying only. They can serve halal. But are they serving only halal? That they do in India. They don't do it in Canada. They don't do it in UK. But in India, they will. That creates the ecosystem which is discriminatory to people who don't want to eat halal. That is the wider debate. Any hooliganism has to be stopped.
And anybody who wants to eat halal, that's definitely their choice. The problem comes when there is captive audiences, and I'm shocked to tell, and you would be surprised to know, there are government institutions because of existing laws which are only buying halal certified meat. They are not buying meat from all vendors. That is the bigger problem, where a multinational or certain institutions buy only halal, and that is discriminatory per se. Because then you are forcing people who do not follow the Islamic faith to eat meat which is prepared in a particular manner, and that's discrimination on job, because only a Muslim can be employed in the process of making halal meat. Is that not discrimination on the face of it if an institution only buys where the worker involved in processing it has to be a Muslim?
Pavan Rao Ambedkar, violence is reprehensible, but in principle, Ishkaran Bhandari says.
Ma'am, can I just ask one question to
Okay,
Mr.
go on.
Ishkaran Bhandari,
Go on,
please?
Tanveer Ahmed,
Just
yes.
one question to Ishkaran Bhandari, please.
Yes, go on.
Mr. Ishkaran Bhandari, Al Jalil company belongs to a Hindu, which is the largest exporter of meat. Al Kabir belongs to a Hindu, which is the largest exporter. Al Awal, Al Akhir, Al Siddiq, they are just having Muslim names. They just have Muslim names. They are not Muslim traders. Yes, they are exporting in UAE. That's the reason. Why don't you start your own units with your own name?
No, but what is your
no
point?
No Muslim is stopping from selling jhatka meat. No
he is
Muslim
saying
stopping
exactly that.
from
He started by
kosher
saying
meat.
that nobody should be stopped from selling halal meat. You cannot impose it as the only
who is stopping?
option.
Did any Muslim in this country with the same mind have stopped anybody selling from jhatka meat?
Ishkaran Bhandari.
Does any Muslim? It is a
Ishkaran
choice.
Bhandari.
If I don't
Respond.
want to eat halal meat, I'll not go eat halal meat. If you don't want to eat,
Let
please
me
don't
answer.
come and eat halal meat. Go and
Okay, let him answer.
Padmaja,
Ishkaran
can I
Bhandari.
jhatka meat.
Padmaja, can I answer
Yes,
this
go on.
question? Thank you. So firstly, you need to understand what I said. I said I have no problem in anybody selling halal meat or anybody eating halal meat. The problem is when it is only that being served. I gave you example of one multinational, and there are other institutions also controlled by the government which are procuring from halal certain companies. That's the problem, not
Owner could be anybody, and they are fully entitled to do their business, whether it be a Hindu owner or a Muslim owner. But if the preparation involves only Muslims, that is discriminatory to a Hindu person who wants to be employed in these industries. That is the problem, where you only purchase halal certified. That is where the problem lies, and that is where you need a structural change, either in law or as practice, so that all forms of meat are available, halal and jhatka, by institutions which are big institutions or by multinationals which are big multinationals.
So
that
Mr.
is the
Ishkaran
solution.
Bhandari wants to really go into slaughterhouse and slaughter. So you want to slaughter. That's exactly what you're saying. That's the only place where there are only Muslims. So you want to really go and slaughter.
I don't want to go and slaughter anybody, but those who slaughter, they should have.
No, you want to go just slaughter. That's exactly what you're asking for. I mean, that's the only thing. Other than that, there is absolutely no places.
I want to go and slaughter. Do you want to go and slaughter? I am saying that.
No. If at all you put a stupid question, I need to really answer you in your own way. If you ask a stupid question and spew venom, I have to call a stupid, Mr. Ishkaran Bhandari.
Let me ask you a question. No, you said I want to go and slaughter. I am saying a Hindu person cannot be employed in a slaughterhouse which is. Is that true or is that not true? When a Hindu who
that is rubbish. You don't know about slaughterhouse. You don't know the slaughterhouse business. I know about it. Only place is not allowed is during culling. Other than that, Hindu person is allowed everywhere. Only culling is the place where he is not allowed. Other than that, he is allowed everywhere. Do you know? Have you ever visited any slaughterhouse? Have you been to Alana? Have you been to Al Kabir, Al Jalil? I have been. I know personally.
Padmaja, we can't.
You are absolutely lying and sitting on the national.
Okay, let him answer this. Let him answer this. Then I want to bring in Pavan Rao Ambedkar. Let him answer this.
Yes, a simple question. If a Hindu slaughters, would you give it halal certificate or not? Simple question.
Answer that,
No.
Tanveer Ahmed.
No, absolutely, that's the answer.
Is that not
And as a Muslim,
discrimination?
it is my choice that I'm not going to eat. As a Hindu, it is your choice. Go and eat jhatka meat.
But
Why are you
we
bringing
need to
politics in
understand
it?
basics.
We
We have to
Indians
understand
have
basics.
really
Let me
not
now
come to.
explain basics
No, we
to
need
him
to really
because he
live
is
together.
deliberately-
We really
either he
need to
doesn't
live
want to
together.
know when you
Okay. As a
Now, let me
business
just
practice, sir. Okay, just a second. Let's just step back for a
we
second.
have to understand basics.
The argument of Ishkaran Bhandari is that as a business practice, it is exclusionary. When halal is imposed in the sense that certain establishments say we will serve only halal, it economically affects a certain section. That is the basic argument, Pavan Rao Ambedkar. At this point, if we set aside the politics, the in principle demand is about rights and choice. Why is it being given a political color? Because of the timing?
Ma'am Padmaja, this is not only a political issue. This is basically to maintain the supremacy of social status. The country is run by the Constitution of India. Mr. Bhandari is a very biased. He's a lawyer, but he's a bias. Mr. Bhandari, whether this country is run by the religion or the Constitution of India, from where the group of this type of influenced persons are getting the power to stop or ban this type of trading activities. The rule 3112 of the Karnataka Hindu religious institutions and charitable. What do you mean by that? Are you supporting the statement given by these influenced persons to ban the traders around the temple?
But Pavan Rao जी, अगर आप हलाल की बात कर रहे हैं तो हलाल पे बैन लगाने की बात नहीं हो रही है. हलाल पे कोई भी बैन नहीं लगा रहा है.
Right? From where they are getting the rights? From where they are getting the rights? Bajrang Dal, there is one group is there, Hindu Jan Jagriti. From where they are getting the energy? From where they are getting the power to give this type of statement, to ban on halal, to ban on
Sir,
the
Hindu Jan Jagriti Manch cannot ban anything. कौन है Hindu Jan Jagriti Manch? कौन है ये? वो किधर से बैन करेंगे? वो सरकार है क्या? वो कोर्ट है क्या? वो किधर से बैन कर लेंगे? उनको उठा के पुलिस जेल में डालेगी. हमारे 130 करोड़ के देश में हजारों ऐसे लोग होंगे. कोई अपनी सेना बना रहा है, कोई अपनी सेना बना रहा है. कौन है ये लोग?
Your voice is not coming clear.
Sir, who are these people?
They are not.
Who are they to impose a ban? They are nobody.
So I want to come in.
They are a bunch of random people who want to be in the news for exactly this reason, that they will be made the face of India. Ki all of India are these 10 Hindu Jan Jagriti. Sir, leave India, they don't even speak for Hindus. I suggest they don't even speak for the colony that they stay in. 10 people in their colony will not listen to what they are saying.
Padmaja ji, this is not the issue of the. This is not the issue of the politics. This is the issue of maintaining the supremacy of social status. They are creating two statements are very clear.
Okay.
Two statements are very clear. One is
You've just learned some words.
Ram Raj, and second is the.
No, let's
listen
go.
clearly.
No,
See this one. Ram Raj and Hindu Raj. What is the meaning of this one? These two statements are creating hatred in this country. This country is run by the Constitution, not run by the.
But sir, the Constitution. One second, Pavan Rao Ambedkar ji, the Constitution will be upheld by the police, the government, and the court. Hindu Jan Jagriti Manch or Bajrang Dal or VHP is neither. तो अगर कोई कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अगेंस्ट जाएगा, उसके ऊपर केस होगा और वो जेल जाएगा. 7 लोग जेल में पड़े हुए हैं. And that is how the constitution is upheld, sir.
Not only Bajrang Dal, in Assembly of Karnataka Assembly, two leaders have said what? Two leaders said what said? Non-Hindus cannot allowed at temple premises. What is this? Whether this statement is constitutional? It violates Article 15. It violates Article 16. It violates Article 17. Okay. They are creating a scene of untouchability.
Okay, Shazia,
whether they have a right, they are in the
अभी हलाल से हट करके हम उस पे टेंपल पे you know the Muslim vendors not being allowed inside the temple we've gone, and the larger plan, says Pavan Rao Ambedkar, is that to establish a Hindu Rashtra where Muslims are not needed, not wanted, not allowed.
That's why they are getting the power. power. Bajrang Dal
No, I think
influenced
something
people are
very
getting the
sinister is
power
going
from
on,
this
and they are
statement.
very.
And the Jan Jagrati
Ambedkar ji, we've heard you. Ambedkar ji, we've heard you.
Getting the power from this statement.
Have you said that,
This
sir?
is not only
Sir,
the
you're
issue
repeating
of
yourself.
Karnataka, this
Okay,
is the issue of
they are
whole
getting the
India.
power, you say.
that.
Shazia Almi, why are you giving them the power? Yes.
I don't know what power they've got because they have been arrested, sir. So I don't know what you mean by getting the power. Do you mean the power to get booked and arrested by the same constitution and the same principles and the rule of law that you think is supreme, by which the law and order and the state government is adhering to? So I think you're very confused, sir. I think, sir, you're very confused. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
What is going on?
Let me finish, and that's the same thing has happened, sir, and they were all booked.
So many
and they
of
were all
groups
booked,
are
sir.
welcoming
No, they
them.
were all
So
booked.
many
So no,
groups are
I will
welcoming
not
them.
be.
Not
I
only-
from
not
the
only
BJP will not be paying
not
for
only
the
the common
sins.
people.
No,
The
I'm
Home Minister
sorry.
of
I'm
Karnataka
sorry.
is-
I will not
the
be.
Home Minister of Karnataka
No,
is
I am very
supporting them.
proud of
The
what
Home
the state
Minister of
government has
Karnataka
done.
is supporting
I'm
them.
very proud of the prompt action taken by the SP. I'm extremely proud of the action taken by the state government.
that was
and
not-
I
that was
hope
not taken
that you
suo
all
moto.
learn from
That
it
was not
and
taken
quote it
suo moto
and
by the
salute
police
the
officer.
chief
That
minister
was
there.
not taken
And
by
so
the suo
and
moto.
that's one
It
thing,
was-
sir. And two, the exertion of religious identity as is being brandished day in and day out, and which is a bigger issue. And these are the skirmishes that you see around the larger battle line. And what is that?
The
The
question
religious
is that
identity being
why
used
they are
when you
raising
have
this type of
girls
question?
out the streets
Why they are raising
and
this type of
SDP. I
issue
know
in
this
this
is not the
country?
question, sir.
Why?
Sir, you're repeating yourself and you're not making any sense because you have to listen to the other
Madam
person.
Sazia,
You must
Madam
listen.
Sazia. I am
You must
suffering
listen.
from this
You
issue.
are
I am suffering
sir,
from this issues, and my
Ambedkar bhai,
ancestors have
Arey
suffered
bhai
from this
mere,
Sir,
issue.
let's just set
my
the record
brother, my
straight. Just a
friend,
second. Let's
my
just set the
fellow
record
citizen.
straight, okay?
Are you
Who
not
is the
aware of
Bajrang
that?
Dal?
Are you
They
not
are not a
aware of
part
that?
of government. Mr. Ambedkar, I'll request your silence for 30 seconds. Shazia Ilmi, on the other hand, is a card-carrying member of the BJP and the national spokesperson. Shazia Ilmi, do you endorse the action by some members of the Bajrang Dal of harassing and beating Muslim vendors in Karnataka for selling halal meat? Yes or no?
So I repeat, and I wish you have some basic level of comprehension, if not clear hearing. I repeat, and I endorse what the state government has done, which is book these people who broke the law. Anybody who breaks the law will go to jail, no matter where he or she comes from. And I think that is great governance, and I salute the state government for having taken this very basic step, which is part of good governance.
Okay, so
and
that is
which
clear. There is
in
no
line
power
with
that
rule of
any one
law,
of these
sir.
ghouls
You
have in their
are-
hand, least of all provided by the state. Quick comment from Ishkaran Bhandari. Yes.
Padmaja,
Yes.
it
So
is
do not
an economic argument which, well, let me 1 second. Padmaja, it is an economic argument which certain people, maybe an IIM representative, wants to make it political. As has been said, a Hindu, if he slaughters, it will not get halal certificate. And there are certain big, very, very big institutions which buy only halal. That deprives a Hindu or Sikh or anybody who wants to work in it from employment. It's an economic and employment. Do not want to have an argument on economics or employment. That is why they are trying to convert. Equal opportunity of employment should be given to everybody, and that is the only argument which is to be made. If somebody wants to eat halal, he's of course welcome to eat it. If somebody wants to sell it, he's of
violence
course
cannot
welcome
be
to sell
condoned.
it. But when big institutions buy only halal, that is where I believe discrimination starts.
पवन राव अंबेडकर, एक इकोनॉमिक आर्ग्यूमेंट दिया जा रहा है, उसको हर कोई अपनी पॉलिटिक्स के हिसाब से यूज कर रहा है. Why don't you want to debate the economic argument behind the practice of halal?
No. Actually, Madam Padmaja ji, see the situation of the country. Yesterday, I was telling the same thing. See the situation of this country. This country is based on the religion and caste. Economic word is used to divert the issue.
Why, sir? Why
The
are
main
you
issue
saying
is
this?
that-
On what
the main
basis are
issue-
you arguing? Our
No.
country is based
See
on
the
religion and
situation- See
caste.
the situation of this country. See
How?
the situation of this country.
How?
The country is going.
Why would you
the
make
country
such a
is going to
regressive
divide in
statement?
the name of religion.
Why
The
would you
country
make
is
such
going-
a regressive statement, sir?
Based on religion, we had Pakistan,
See the
not India.
No, see the reality of this country. See the
But
reality
that is
of
not
this
the
country.
reality. That is not the reality. That may be the reality of your
reality
party's
of this
politics,
country is-
because your party
the
was the one
reality
who
of this
said
country is
that
this-
whichever
the religion
party we
is-
support in Uttar Pradesh must make a deputy chief minister who is Muslim. That may be a reality of the AIMIM, but that's definitely not the reality of our country. That caste,
Have you-
class and
have you-
religion define
Have you
us.
heard the news? Have you heard the news of Rajasthan, where a young boy Jitendra Begwal was brutally murdered by some non-Muslim person? Listen, non-Muslim persons are murdering some. Are you aware of the situation? Are you aware of the situation? This is
What
the
is your
reality
point?
of this
आप
country.
बोल क्या रहे हैं डॉक्टर अंबेडकर? आपका point क्या है?
Point is that. Point
I
is
want to
that
congratulate
since 2014, the
Point is that you
India
don't have a
is.
point.
Listen. The reality of the country. See, ना 2014 से क्या हो रहा है? The country is going to divide in the name of religion and caste.
No, sir, don't worry about that.
So many groups are attacking. So many groups are brutally killing the people in the name of religion and caste.
अंबेडकर साहब, आपका ये सपना या आपका ये मकसद होगा, country will never divide in the name of religion. We have suffered one partition. It will never happen again. Maybe that is the pet project of a few parties, but this is not going to happen.
Still, this is happening in the country.
No. That is not going to happen. Tanveer Ahmed wants to come in, and then I want to bring back Shazia Almi and Ishkaran Bhandari. Yes.
Padmaja, I want to congratulate Shazia Ilmi and Ishkaran Bhandari. Ijada, a Middle East IT services company, just took away 500 jobs from TCS, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, thinking that Bangalore is getting, Bangalore is not a safe place for people to work. And we lost about 1,500 jobs only from TCS, Wipro and Tech Mahindra. And now you still want to really say that there is an economic jihad happening? You want to say you want to go and be work in a culling unit where only a Muslim is allowed, all the other places Hindus are allowed. Who are the one who are selling? 1 second.
In the name of economic jihad.
What is economic jihad? What is economic jihad? You want to be a Kasai? You want to go and slaughter? That's what you're talking about, economic jihad. If at all a Muslim gets richer, the country gets richer. If a Muslim gets richer, the country gets richer. Don't say that, economic jihad. The Muslim who is earning money here is not going and spending in Pakistan or any other places. He's an Indian as much as you are, if not better Indian. He's a better Indian than you are.
No,
you are the one who's doing venom. You are the one who's dividing the country in the basis
First of all, just a second, sir. Just a second. Let us be very, very explicit, clear and unequivocal about it. Nobody is questioning the nationalism of any community. Please, let's not extrapolate one episode to make a comment on a community.
What nonsense is he talking about economic jihad? How can he use the word jihad? Economic jihad, just because some Muslim, by going and being a Kasai earning 2,000, 5,000 rupees extra.
Ishkaran Bhandari, just a second.
Economic jihad.
Okay. Let me, and as far as your jobs argument was concerned, sir, you quote selective data. Let me also tell you that just 24 hours ago, an American retailer giant Lowe has opened its second global capability center, which is a 14,000 square facility. Now, either there is only one company which is seeing Karnataka as completely radicalized and in the throes of some communal dispute, because there are others who are bringing jobs into Karnataka. So let's not quote, specific episodes and make a common example. But I want to put the last question to Ishkaran Bhandari, and it's an important one. You make an argument about the economy and the discriminatory aspect of halal. But when it comes up 6 months before elections in Karnataka, can you discount the political motivations?
Let me answer this very fairly. Firstly, whether jobs come to Karnataka or they go from Karnataka, if they have come, then we should also congratulate me, though I have nothing to do with jobs coming or going from Karnataka, so I don't know what the argument was about. Secondly, let us be very clear. This dismissiveness, do you want to get a job culling or do you want to get a job in a slaughterhouse? no exclusion from should be made for anybody. That's a very simple principle. They don't want to argue on that principle, and they want to dismiss jobs. I think a job in a slaughterhouse is a very respectable job for those who want to do the job. But the bigger question here, one second. You may not agree with it, but the bigger point here is...
But you know, Ashkaran, I can argue with you on that.
You may...
there would be imams who will only do imam job, and there will be Pandit leaders who will only do Pandit jobs,
the fact
and
there should not be any exclusion in anybody getting a job. That is something very clear. Second point, whether it comes at this time or it comes 2 years ago, I gave you an example where this debate was being done 2 years ago also. Maybe it gets highlighted during times of election. That is the choice of political parties.
All right. See, this is the example of what India is, where you have a healthy difference of opinion and discussion. Everything is up for discussion, but when it comes to violence, that is the red line, and that must never be crossed, and which is why the government must act if there is to be confidence restored that you might be different, but the law is same for everyone. Thank you very much, all gentlemen. Shazia Almi for joining me. Quick break.